the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nate Eovaldi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, I was really impressed with him in his last outing. He pitched into the 8th inning but got a no decision. It was a really good performance, and if he keeps pitching like that, he's going to start piling up some wins.
In now, Kevin Pillar. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Now here's the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
So coming to the plate, Devin Travis, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Wendell fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Missed with a slider. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Jaime Garcia gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Riding in, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The head-to-head line against Garcia. 2 hits in 7 tries. Fouled away. Martin is over to take a look. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Garcia ready, the 1-2, and that is swung on and missed by Span as he set down for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. As a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it. As you talked about, 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. The head-to-head line against Garcia. He's got 12 hits in 33 at-bats. One 0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1. It's a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Here's Justin Smoke now.
Leading off for Toronto, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Yonherba Solarte waits on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. There's a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Yonherba Solarte.
At the plate, Yonherba Solarte. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Echeverria into shallow left. He's got it 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range, the ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Comes set with the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In is Curtis Granderson.
And it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Brad Miller.
And leading off for the Rays, first baseman, Brad Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and 2 the count to Miller. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Here's JFWR now. The head-to-head line against Garcia. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. High pop-up. Smoke is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from St. Petersburg, Florida. Nice look there of nearby Clearwater. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hit down the line at first. Miller's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 55. Russell Martin.
Set to get his day started, Russell Martin. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. It swung on and missed the throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his day started, Christian Arroyo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Malik Smith the next to hit.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Smith is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Count still at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding into the box, Devin Travis, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gomez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 fouled off. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Donaldson is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motions, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
And it's fouled away. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Here it comes on 0-2. Up around the face.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. The next 3-2. A take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Toronto leads this one 2-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone! Two-run home run there by Carlos Gomez. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Miller is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bouncer up the middle. Sliding stop by Travis. It's there. He got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's JFWR now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Russell Martin now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, number 65, Russell Martin.
And now a pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. To short. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
At the plate, Devin Travis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tapper up the line. Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Joey Wendell.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. And that will bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Garcia on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now in the box, Malik Smith. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. He's a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. belted high and deep into right center. Garcia looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Span leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch. You see this changeup down in the zone, almost ankle high with 2 strikes. A pretty good pitch, but the result isn't very good.
Yeah, the result, Dan's a ground ball with eyes through the middle of the field, and you know what it looks like in tomorrow's box score? A bullet line drive.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 from Garcia, and he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One for the Rays on the solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Yangervis Solarte.
Standing in, Yangervis Solarte. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he lays off for ball 1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 home. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Standing in, Avisail Garcia, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Toronto. They're down 3-2. Joaquin Soria enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Joaquin Soria.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Gomez. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's just 1 for 6.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
I got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Heading out towards shallow right. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Brad.
So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. There's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now batting, Adeiny Echeverria, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa, but they still lead it 3-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
46, Jose Alvarado.
In is Curtis Granderson.
It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. In there, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Popped him up. Ramos will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Sergio Romo
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Count is 3-2.
Three-two pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Russell Martin. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home misses down below the knees.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Three and one now to Martin.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Pause, now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Martin is off at first with 2 away. Popped straight up. Wendell ranging into the outfield. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 3, the Blue Jays 2. Luis Avilan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Luis Avilan.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Malik Smith will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to throw up an 0-2 pitch to your old, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Granderson's after it. He's there and records the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 0 for 5.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1 the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
That misses. 1-2. Smith at third. Ramos at second. Gomez at first. 2 out in the inning. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the one. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 4-2. Daniel Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Daniel Hudson.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Hudson, originally from the state of Virginia, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. 3-2 full count. ground ball right into the shed. Gloved by Miller, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down by a count of 4-2. Tommy Canley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Canley.
Ready once again, JFWR. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The shortstop, JFWR.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Christian Arroyo. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, but they still lead this one 4-2. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Alex Colomé.
Stepping in for the Jays, Yonhervis Solarte. No hits to this point.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Colomé is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting,
so here is Avisaíl Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And the changeup is way low that time. Solarte on at first, nobody out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
I think he's shown you right there. He's trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gomez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. Now to the plate, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready now. The pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. The 3-1 fouled away. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's 1 for 5. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score today. The Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nate Eovaldi wins his 3rd of the season. Alex Colomé closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.